following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2Ks. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. DA, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for the Bulls, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
The pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Levine. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Young from outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And the pace of this game, Chris, unlikely to be high. Both of these teams like to slow it down. And, Chris, as you know, run half-court sets.
Yeah, they don't want to turn this into a boat. His chances will be limited, and it's crucial. Games like this, minimize turnovers.
Levine passes the ball. Chicago with a new 14. Kick out to Levine. Clock at 6. Back to Williams. The second chance effort. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Young looking it over. Pass to Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
For 3, Levine. Hunter grabs the miss. And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. I mean, he still has strong playmaking instincts.
Pushing it up. Young for 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Oh, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Passes it to Levine. It's stolen by Capella. Inside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Misses in close. And it's Ball in the corner. And he lays it straight in.
Able to keep his balance even while getting hit. I mean, Ball absorbs contact very well.
Ball against Young. Kicks it out to Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Hunter. It's stolen by DeRozan. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Young is double. The pass to Capella. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. It's stolen by Capella. And Ball comes to help. In the corner, Collins with it. Young outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. At the top of the key, Hunter. Here's Capella. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Going inside. Basket good. Levine's got 8 points. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Young with the ball. Williams picks him up. Down low and stolen by Williams. Ball finds Levine to the inside. Vucevic. A shot off that time. Hunter with some nice defense. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Young pass to Collins. Back to Young. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. And that one good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Ball against Young to the middle. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Young from deep three-point range.
A very active player. It's fantastic watching ball work.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Vucevic. He dishes it to Levine. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. Levine's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
They've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass. And Vucevic putting his vision on full display there.
Hunter with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Stolen by Ball. Levine wide open. No good there. And Atlanta will come the other way. Young against Ball. Here's Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
I mean, Capella really using his massive shoulders to draw contact. Not afraid to go right up into the grill of the defender.
All free throws good from Capella. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Back to Young. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Collins, good.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
1:27 left in the first half. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Levine just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. There's the dish to DeRozan. Driving the lane. Rebound by the Hawks.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Collins dishes to Young. Lets it go from deep. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no cover.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. 3 seconds separate the...
Nice. He's fired up tonight and having no trouble in finding points.
Williams against Ball. To the left wing. Here's Herter. Here's Jang. And he finishes nicely on the lane.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast in the offensive games.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls out front. They're up.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gorgie Dang is out there, Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1.
Solid at swiping his ball away. Ball is great at studying his man and anticipating his next move.
And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skills superstars from when you played?
Oh, well, I mean, I tell you, for me, there's guys like Steve Nash, and of course, my boy, shout out to the Rangers, the Rockets, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullin. What up, Mully? John Stockton. I mean, just a lot of great talent.
Nobody near Williams. Jang, the pass to Herter. Williams for 3. Green with the rebound.
This is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and not playing with much intensity.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Williams, fires the 3. And Jang kicks to Williams. Lets it go. Second shot opportunity. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Jang.
They needed that one. Maybe they'll get it going after 4 straight misses to start the half.
White finds DeRozan. Drives to the hoop. Green left side. 11 feet away. And Bradley gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
outside Williams. From the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
And that sweet stroke of Sweet Lou. We've watched Williams hit threes in this league since all the way back in 2005.
It's White on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And he goes in for the dunk.
Showing great quickness coming off the pick. White draws attention and then feeds the rope.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
They get the rebound. Bucket is good. Chang's got 6.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show forward.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 5. And the whistle blows is going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. And Craig, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here's Herter. A three-pointer off the mark. Chicago leading by 5. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Green finds Bradley. Outside, Jones. And Johnson with the stop.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. White against Williams. Dishes to Gallinari. He kicks it to Jang. Reddish with the ball. Now guarded by Brad. Atlanta again missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Snatched up.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
He takes it in. Here's Reddish. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
White looking around. Over Williams. Here's Bradley. Rebound by Jang. Jang's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Gallinari. It's stolen by Jones. It's tipped. It's stolen by Reddish. And here we go. Pass to Bradley. It's stolen by Reddish. And we've reached the end of the third. Bulls lead by 5. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Bradley. Green is out there with White. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jones in at the 3. Chang against Bradley. It's stolen by Johnson. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Gallinari with the steal. Chang with the ball. Now guarded by Bradley. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Hunter finds Collins. 5 on the clock. Young with no one around. Buries it from 3-point range.
And this is Young's mentality, ready to shoot the rock as soon as he catches the pass.
Ball against Hunter. Here's DeRozan. And he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Young dishes to Capella. Bogdanovich passes to Young. He feeds it to Capella. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Bulls leading by 6. Levine looking around. Fires the 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
You see the work Levine has put in his three-point shot. Now a legit threat from deep.
Ball against Young. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
But these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
I love when Levine puts it on the deck and knifes inside like this.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Young for 3. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. In the corner, Collins with it. The three-pointers right on target.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
2 minutes.
Outside Williams. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Outside, Ball. Pass to Levine. Launches a 3. And the Bulls another 3.
And that 3 was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end. And that appeared to really tighten this game up.
Young against Ball. Young outside. Up top, Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Assist goes to
Young's got 6 assists in the game.
That is a great finish. Capella has a man draped all over him and still finds a way to get the ball.
It's stolen by Capella. Stolen by Ball. There's Levine. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic down low. Defended by Young. The 3, Levine. A shot off that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Collins looking around. Offline with his 3. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. They're leading by 8. Beyond the arc. And Zach LaVine hits from deep.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Young from outside. Here's Capella. And he gets it to go.
Capella.
And the massive wingspan of Capella, I mean, excels at using it to gobble up misses at a high rate.
Ball with it. So the Bulls win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Tip-off coming right up.
Thanks, Brian.
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the center position. Ball into the lane for the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
Brown draws the double. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
The assist.
Well, we know that Zach Levine has tremendous hops. Nice finish.
Pass to Tatum. Into the lane. And then Tatum.
this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Ball outside. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Pass to Tatum. The three is up. Drains the triple. Tatum's got 5 now.
There was some question coming out of college. Could Jason Tatum hit the three consistently? He has put that to rest.
And, of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal, and I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
And, you know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
He was all alone on that one.
Levine.
He's got 7.
3 points.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Pass to Tatum. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Horford for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Boston has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Schroeder passes to Horford. Williams against Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Horford.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Ball finds Levine. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. And Levine throws it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Pass to Smart. The 3. They get it back.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
Tipped. Ball against Schroeder. Outside Levine. And Chicago again with a bucket.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Pass to Tatum. To the paint. Here's Horford. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Now here's Ball. DeRozan, left side. Shoots over Brown. The shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Smart on the wing. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Here's Levine for 3. The shot misses. That'll count. He can't hit that time. Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for Chicago. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Good action possession already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at center. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
And Chicago has possession. Now Levine. He's got 11. Back to Ball. Schroeder with a rebound. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Tatum. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Now they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that.
Well, the incredible explosiveness, no fear from Jason Tatum. Woo-hoo, lights out.
Now here's Ball. Here's Levine for 3. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. Here's Schroeder. Chicago grabs the miss. 3 on 3. Levine passes to Vucevic. Horford for 3. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. Chicago leading. Ball left side. Pass to Williams. The kick out to Ball. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
And Boston has possession. Following the bucket by the Bulls. Kicks it out to Smart. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I think it's crucial that Marcus Smart be able to drain these mid-range shots, right? He does a great job squaring himself up.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. He needs to get his head in the game.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Cantor's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Tatum. Richardson's checked in for Smart. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder. Now here's DeRozan, and defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
They've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Outside, Brown. In the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cantor. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, Cantor just has an ability to score on the interior. That's his special skill.
Pass to Levine. And Levine throw it down.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Richardson with it. Outside, Brown. Back to Richardson. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Canner, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Vucevic. Pass to Ball. Outside for Levine. From deep three-point range. And it's Canner with a rebound. Boston trailing. Richardson finds Brown. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And here are the Bulls now. Here's Canner. Fires the three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Levine. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's up. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 18 points. And that's a...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
They've got Dennis Schroeder, Jason Tatum out there with Juan Hernan Gomez. Then there's Al Horford, and it's Smart in at the 2 spot. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Here's Ball. After the basket by Boston. Left side Levine. It's stolen by Smart. Tatum against Williams. Tatum passes to Horford. That puts him in the lead. Horford's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Ball outside. Levine against Smart. Left side Williams. Tatum with a steal. Horford inside. Banked it in off the glass. Horford's got 10 points.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. Tatum with a steal. And they're on the break. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Schroeder passes to Smart. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
I just love the ball movement.
Ball with it. He has 6. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Horford with the block.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Tatum for 3 and stolen by Williams. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved. Boy, when you think about quality lineage, Nikola Vucevic comes from excellent basketball stock. Both his mom and his dad played professionally in Europe.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Hounded by Ball. Clock at 4. Lets it go from deep. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. In the possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Chicago calls timeout. So with Vucevic's upbringing, you can see where he gets his great instincts on the court, Doris.
Well, that's what happens when you grow up in the game from the time you're learning to walk. You don't learn the game as much as experience it day to day. This guy got an incredible basketball education that not many young players get.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Pass to Green. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Now here's Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Green. Beyond the arc. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Tatum. Outside, Brown. Picked him. Pass to Johnson. Here's Bradley. Horford covering. Inside. Horford with a steal. Outside, Brown. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first.
Kobe White picks one up.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Green finds Johnson and slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Josh Richardson. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
White with the steal. Here we go, all alone.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Pass to Kenner. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter here. Williams on the wing. Now here's Kenner. 5 to shoot. Pulls it from 20. It's hauled in by White.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Green, the pass to Johnson. Over Williams. Here's Green. Some solid defense from Williams. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Bulls. They lead by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And for Chicago, let's take a look. They've got Derek Jones. Johnson is out there with Tony Bradley. Then it's Green, and it's White in at the point.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
Knocks it loose to the paint. Outside White. To the middle. Here's Johnson.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Some changes for Chicago. Here's Pritchard.
First team foul. Full substitution.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
But Josh Richardson has the strength to be able to play through contact. Really good job drawing it there.
Some changes for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Cantor. Tatum comes in for Williams. And it's Schroeder in for Pritchard. Now here's Ball. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Richardson. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Horford. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Richardson against Levine. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Back to Schroeder. On the take. The shot off that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. DeRozan outside. Pass to Ball. Back to DeRozan. Now Williams. Hounded by Tatum. Here's Vucevic. Horford with some nice D.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. DeRozan outside. And here's Ball. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
Now here's Schroeder. Brown finds Richardson. Now Tatum. Can they get it? Williams grabs the board. Chicago's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Levine passes to Vucevic. DeRozan with the ball. Pass to Levine. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Zach Levine makes these kinds of nights look easy. He has got everything in his offensive arsenal.
Now Richardson. Horford in the high post. Over to the left wing. Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. Schroeder passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. And here's Levine. Three-pointer. Horford pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Richardson. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
This guy is so calm, cool, and collected in the clutch. Josh Richardson, big-time delivery.
DeRozan outside. Back to Ball. Launches it. Here's Levine for 3. Sinks the tray. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Well, under duress of the shot clock, Levine delivers. Nice.
And here's Schroeder outside. And there's Richards on the assist from Schroeder.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Now Ball. This one belongs to Chicago. And all right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Doran.
Always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Horford. In the corner, Tatum with it. Outside, Smart. Schroeder kicks to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
And there's no excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. He's just brilliant at jamming it down the defense's throat.
Young outside. Young is double. Here's Collins. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
and it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Now Smart. Horford dishes to Schroeder. Horford trying to free himself up. And it's Schroeder missing. Collins with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Here's Capella, and it's blocked. And he recovers it. And the dunk by Capella. Here's Schroeder. This is it to Smart. Brown outside. And stolen by Hunter. Schroeder against Young. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Misses the jumper.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Smart finds Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here is Young. Knocked away. It's stolen by Brown. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Schroeder leading the charge, and they recover it. The kick out to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Young pass to Hunter, and here's Collins. Knocked loose. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Brown. That's a nice look, and it goes down 2 points. Brown's got 6 points.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
Now, here is Young. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To stop the run, Bogdanovich drops in the layup for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Here's Tatum, and he drives in, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
Capella kicks to Hunter. Offensive rebound. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Count that one. That's 7 points for Jason Tatum.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Brown with it. He has 6. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics lead by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. Here's Young. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat.
Down low, here's Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the shot goes down.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
The Hawks trail by 9. Young looking it over. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Shooter passes to Smart. Now here's Tatum to the inside. Brown inside. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Great open look there. Smart's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Kicks it out to Collins. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Now the dish to Young. Back to Collins. The pass to Young. Launches it. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. Some changes for Boston. Cantor comes in for Al Horford. And it's Juan Hernangomez in for Brown. Outside Tatum from deep. Boston getting another chance here. Cantor kicks to Tatum. Into the lane. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Atlanta making a switch here. Wright's checked in, and then for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. Josh Richardson comes in for Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Williams scanning the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Chang. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here's Richardson. Hernangomez in the corner. And finished off by Hernangomez.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash. We don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Molinari brings the double team. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Williams. From deep three-point range, his first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Cantor. Inside. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Hernan Gomez. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Herder passes to Williams. Driving to the basket. Jang, no luck.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Richardson, no luck. And so it's Boston. Thanks. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, it was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He had 11 points, 2 rebounds. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Nobody near Schroeder. Gets an open look and hits. Schroeder's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
Nice recognition by Schroeder. Loving the mid-range, just taking what the defense allows.
Young for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Bogdanovich up top, guarded by Smart.
He takes his man to school. Forget going around him, just go straight through it.
Boy, the defense couldn't have been any tighter, Clark. Young against Schroeder. To the inside. Here's Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Horford. Collins grabs the miss.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter, shoots over Brown, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all 3 levels.
And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. As a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Tatum finds Schroeder.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Young outside. Lets the 3 fly. Al Horford with the rebound.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Got that one up quick. And that's 15 points for Jaylen Brown.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Young against Schroeder. Young dishes to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's why they get Clint the ball right there. His teammates trust him to score in the paint.
Schroeder outside, back to Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
That shot wide open. Young's got 8 points.
You know, when you watch Trae Young, he sort of glides around the floor. Then he can stop on a dime.
Pass to Brown. We've got 1:13 left in the third. And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Young with the ball. Cantor covering. Young passes to Collins. And the dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Celtics leading by 8. Dishes it to Richardson. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. The Celtics working the ball around now. Richardson against Bogdanovich. Here he goes. Shoots from the baseline. That shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Collins. The kick out to Young. They get it again, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Here's Pritchard. And the pass to Cantor. And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Hawks trail by 6. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics, Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 spot.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trae at all times.
Richardson outside. There's the drive. Good work defensively by Capella. And he commits the intentional foul. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Brown comes in for Hernan Gomez. Smart's checked in for Josh Richardson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard. Young up top. Collins kicks to Hunter. And stolen by Tatum. Kanter with it. And guarded by Capella. Lobs it up for Kanter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Young outside. Tatum against Capella. 6 to shoot. Hunter on the wing. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. That one doesn't go. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Smart passes to Cantor. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 5. Now, here is Young. Hunter on the wing. Pulls up. That's short off the rim.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Schroeder. Back to Cantor. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Brown. Young with the steal. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. From deep. They get the rebound. Capella. It's stolen by Brown. Here we go. All alone. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Celtics lead by 7. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Boston?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Tatum dishes to Brown, and he comes up with the dude. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And stolen by Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
What a bucket for DeAndre Hunter. His energy on the offensive end, exceptional.
Brown feeling out a bit. Dishes it to Cantor. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Jacks up a three. Right side Tatum. Fires the three. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
No doubt what's on Tatum's mind when that pass is coming to him. He's got a scorer's mentality. If it's a clean look, he's going to let it fly. And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Amazing. The growth of college seems to know no limits.
Schroeder finds Tatum. Brown against Hunter. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Now Schroeder. So we see Boston get the win here. A narrow. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Chicago. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. It's Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Ball finds DeRozan. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Here's Collins. After the basket by Chicago. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident from behind the arc and become a more consistent scorer in this league as time goes by.
Now here's Vucevic. Levine passes to Ball. And Levine throws it down.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Hunter. Drives to the hoop and stolen by Williams. Here's Levine. Misses off the right iron.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Back to Collins. And he buries his first look.
Gotta have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
And the Hawks with possession here after the basket by Chicago. Collins with it, guarded now by Williams. That one drops for him. Bogdanovic has got 5.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Ball against Young. Here's Levine for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Young finds Capella. Outside Young. The 3 ball. Another 3 for Atlanta.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Here's Ball. DeRozan outside. Stolen by Capella. Outside Young. He's off on that one. And Chicago will go the other way with it.
2 minutes.
Down low. Here's Williams. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Here's Capella. Zach LaVine clears it away. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 10.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Outside Young. It's tipped.
Lonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
Back to Levine. The three. Atlanta with the rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. The kick to Hunter. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Well, the footwork for Hunter there was really solid. Able to catch and shoot.
Ball passes to DeRozan. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Vucevic. Hey, rejected by Capella. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Levine. Hunter with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Nails it from 3.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Now here's Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Collins outside. Back to Young. Collins. Here's Capella. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Bogdan Bogdanović. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5.
But you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Here's Williams. He got a piece of it.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Now here's Bogdanovich. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. All by himself. Here's Ball. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Ball's got his first basket.
It was so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
Ball against Young. Fires for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Young's got 8 points.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Now here's Ball. Outside Levine. Hits a 3-pointer. He's got 13.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a 6th sense for when to dish it.
Young finds Collins. Bogdanovich with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Collins. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Levine. That shot, no good. Good D by Bogdanovich. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Young, the pass to Capella. Collins outside. No good on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
First team foul.
Ball against Young. Fires the 3, and that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Well, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Now here's DeRozan to the paint. Here's Vucevic, and he gets it to go.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Young against Ball. Collins outside. Pass to Capella. Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Ball against Young. Ball outside. Here's Vucevic. Williams with it. Outside for Levine. There's the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Tries again. Doesn't go for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Young with it. Guarded by Vucevic. Back to Young. To the middle. Here's Capella.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
2 seconds. At the line for your Hawks.
He misses the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. Chicago trailing here. The deep 3 from Levine. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Outside Young, and here's Hunter from the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Looking for some friendly competition as Hunter responds with a 3-pointer of his own.
DeRozan outside. Back to Levine from the arc. Rebound Atlanta. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 14 points and 2 assists. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but... And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan's...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for Chicago. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Herter. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now.
One thing you gotta love about...
Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Williams finds Gallinari. Here's Jang for three. Can't get it to drop. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Ball outside. Inside. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Pass to Gallinari. Now Williams. Williams defending. Clock is at 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And the finish on the break with the slam.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Ball passes to Levine. DeRozan outside. Offline with a 3. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
A line change here for Chicago. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Williams passes to Gallinari. That one goes. Count it. And the Hawks lead by 12.
What focus from the big Italian forward out there. Gallinari is used to having to overcome a lot of physical defense.
Green in the post. Herder defending. Here's Jones. Back to Johnson. And stolen by Herder. In transition. And Gallinari throws it down.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Pass to Bradley. And stolen by Herder. And now the Hawks on the break. And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
White, good.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Here's Jang. Launches it. Jones grabs the board. Chicago has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's White. And he drives in. And he jams it home with authority.
A dynamic finish. Then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep. That's the exclamation point right there. Outside. Williams. Beyond the arc. That one no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. The kick out to White from behind the arc. He buries it from 3. White's got 7.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Pass to Reddish. Going inside. Here's Williams. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Sometimes you just have to assume what's going in. Williams is this dangerous of a shooter.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Green against Hunter. Green, the pass to Johnson. The shake. And that comes off the assist by Green. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, I really like their game plan offensively coming out of the half. They've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
White against Young. Now here's Hunter. 6 points for him. No good from outside. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to White. Stolen by Young. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Missed it. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Hawks on top, leading by 9. And the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Chicago has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. The smart.
Just spit out. Man, wow.
And make it happen.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Bogdanovich from long range. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, he's an accurate shooter and has some great confidence. Bogdanovich with a beauty.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Ball against Young. Back to Vucevic. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. The 3, Collins. He drops it from range.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Now Ball. Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Outside Young. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Levine with it. Then it's Hunter picking him up. Levine passes to Vucevic. Back to Levine. With the drive. And the dunk by Levine.
Just a really gifted athlete. Levine's speed makes him an effective penetrator.
Vucevic against Young. Fires in the triple. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Ball outside. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. And it's blocked by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms and quick off the deck.
And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Young against Ball. Capella, the pass to Young. The 3. Pass to Capella. Back to Collins. And stolen by Williams. And the dunk by Levine.
Over the seasons, Levine's really grown into his scoring potential. He consistently finds points now.
Ball against Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter here. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Now just a 5-point Atlanta lead. And here's Young. The 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Bulls have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Here's Hunter. The kick out to Young. From deep. Capella, the pass to Young. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Vucevic.
If you grow up in the Ball family, then you better move the ball.
Here's Young. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. Fires from deep. And it's Chicago with a board.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Levine for three. And no good. Oh, got a piece of it. Young with it. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Knocked away. So it's Atlanta now. Fires it. No good off the back of the rim. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And the athleticism, Chris, of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Let's get it popping. This should make for a fun game. I mean, the tempo should be quick, and the fans, we should be happy.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip.
Who's got that?
Outside Tatum. Passes to Brown. Horford trying to free himself up. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got his team on the board to start the game for Boston. Now Levine. From down low. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Smart. Here's Tatum. That one drops for him.
Excellent control from Tatum. The assertiveness he displays on these possessions is why people love this guy.
The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now, here's Brown. Off target with his three. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Back to Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, length. You see he's got added muscle. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about it. LeBron, Kawhi, KD. All lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it. You can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Nailed from three-point land.
Wow. The range of Levine continues to expand. I mean, appearing confident and composed, taking these long shots.
And here's Smart after the three-pointer from Zach Levine. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Horford finds Smart. Lock at 6. Back to Horford. Trying to find Schroeder. Gets it to him. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams dishes the ball. That puts them in the lead.
That added muscle helping Lonzo there, looking stronger and more confident on these takes.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Stolen by Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
That's on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability in his position is truly unique.
Schroeder looking around. Brown dishes to Horford, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Bulls ball.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 3-point lead. Outside, Levine. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Brown.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Vucevic throws it down.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Will it go? And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Ball, the pass to Williams. Now Levine lets it go from deep. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Back to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Wanting to improve his all-around game. I mean, Levine demonstrating how unselfish he is with a great pass.
1:03 left here in the first quarter. Tatum, that's for 2. A shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. 2 free throws. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Going inside. The kick out to Brown. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul.
Austin with the ball. Trailing by 5. Brown the pass to Smart. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Celtics trail by 5. Nobody near Schroeder. No good from outside. Vucevic down low, guarded by Horford. Out to DeRozan. Levine deciding where to go with it. Great D that time from Tatum.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Levine's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Tatum. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Here's Tatum following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Schroeder dishes to Tatum. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Bulls ball.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to DeRozan. Driving inside. And finished off by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Now here's Schroeder. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the shot goes in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Ball kicks to Levine. The pass to Vucevic. Launches it. Al Horford with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Tatum.
Yeah, how about the balance from Tatum? Now, look, he absorbed the contact like a champ and scored despite it.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Now here's Levine. He has 5. The feed to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, nice looking pass right there. When Levine is working it around, it helps tie the team together.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Richardson the pass to Williams.
2 minutes.
Celtics passing it around. 5 on the clock. Austin needs to get off a shot. Cantor's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Everyone is an aerial artist. He makes the dunk look effortless.
Here's Pritchard. Richardson outside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Williams. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Celtics trail by 11. Richardson the pass to Pritchard. Back to Richardson. Passes it to Cantor. And here is Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard. Just 4 to shoot. Makes it off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Levine's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Richardson against Levine. Down low. Here's Cantor. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. Back to Cantor. It's stolen by Vucevic.
Grant Williams. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball with it. To the paint. 2 on the clock. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Ball. Vucevic has got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago. That shot off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Celtics. Onto the floor.
You can't teach that. Brown just showing off his incredible dunking ability.
And for everything he provides on offense, Chris, Brown's defense is just as impactful.
Kevin, strong, tough, quick twitch athleticism. He plays with tremendous pride. Zach LaVine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. How about another?
Shooter kicks to Tatum. Outside, Horford. Shot clock at 6. Tatum passes to Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
LaVine finds ball. Back to LaVine. Beyond the arc. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Now here's DeRozan. Shoots over Brown. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Substitution for the Bulls.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 14-point game. Here's Tatum. And Jones pulls it down. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Smart against Johnson. Green, the pass to Jones. And taken away by Brown. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Floats it up for Horford. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Johnson, wide open. He fires. And again, Chicago, no good. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Her kicks to Brown. The dish to Tatum. Crafty move. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 12 points in the game.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Green, left side. 6 to shoot. Back to White.
2 minutes remaining.
The lob to Bradley.
2 minutes.
Rebound, Boston.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Williams. And the rejection by Bradley. And here is Brown. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. And it's White with the rebound. Smart, wide open. He fires. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. It's Jones on the wing. Over Brown. That one wide left. Celtics trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Oh, and check out the handles of Brown, just destroying anyone in his path.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. On Hernangomez, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Richardson comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder.
When defense just handed White that assist, he smartly feeds a wide open shooter.
Here's Hernangomez. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Johnson with the defensive effort. Chicago leading by 12. Back to Bradley. Bulls moving the ball around. Johnson dishes to Bradley. Outside, Jones. Here's the three. Tries again. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. They're all too common. Basketball one-on-one. The shot goes up, put a body on someone.
Here's Pritchard. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot. Pritchard's got 5. Here's White. And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Celtics trail by 12. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Brown finds Smart, and Levine comes to help. 6 on the shot clock. Smart passes to Horford, shoots over Vucevic. He can't get that one, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Levine for 3. They get it back.
It's only a matter of time until his three-point shot comes back to him. I mean, he knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second.
Lobs it up for Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And the chemistry. I mean, Levine has with these guys, isn't it evident? Tremendous at finishing off these alley-oops.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder kicks to Tatum. Takes it from 10. Here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
With a huge frame and outstanding wingspan, it's no surprise to see Horford throw it down.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside, Levine. Takes a 3. And the Bulls get it back, and they'll get another chance.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on it. At any moment, he can get his touch back. He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
Schroeder against Ball. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. The tray. Again, Levine missing. Celtics trail by 10. Schroeder outside. No good on the 3.
Offensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Here's Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Brown. Horford trying to free himself up. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got it back down to single digits for Boston. Ball against Schroeder. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Yeah, they still got work to do, but what a job they've done to get back into this.
DeRozan surveying the D. They need this one, and it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
Brown the pass to Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, surprising leadership from a young player. Tatum remains focused in big moments.
outside Levine. Inside, and stolen by Horford. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside. Get the best shot possible. I mean, that's the way to make the comeback happen.
Tatum kicks to Smart. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
Outside Tatum. Back to Schroeder. To the paint. Here's Horford. And the call on the coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, on the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A shot of the Celtics coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Boston, out in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at center. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Schroeder passes to Horford. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Horford.
You love the calmness of Schroeder with the clock running low.
And here's Young. Collins dishes to Young. This one for three. They get it back. Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
In the paint, Capella can be so aggressive. The foul isn't going to hold his shot back.
And the second free throw, good. Now here's Schroeder. Passes it to Brown. We're about 1 minute into the first. And Brown throws it down.
I love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Attacking the teeth of that defense. This is where Collins makes his living.
Schroeder passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. And he drives in. Here's Horford. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Smart finds Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Tatum. And Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Kicks it out to Collins. And they get it back. It's Young on the wing. Collins passes to Capella. Goes back up. And Boston with the rebound. Tipped away. Pushing it up. The kick out to Tatum. Offline with his three. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. It's good. This game is all even.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat.
Tatum looking around. 2 minutes remaining in the first. And the rejection by Collins. Fast break, the Hawks. For three, Hunter sinks the triple.
I love Hunter's athleticism and versatility as a finisher in transition.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Smart passes to Horford. Here's Brown to stop the run. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Hunter finds Capella. Good work defensively by Horford.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Pass to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Tatum. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. On deep. The shot that time, not on target. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown against Hunter. Brown the pass to Horford. Takes it out to Schroeder. Tatum on the wing. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Capella. Will not go. This is off the front iron. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point...
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Atlanta leading by just 2. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Young against Schroeder. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. With the drive. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Smart leading the charge.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Young's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Pass to Young. Takes the 3. Hands it from downtown. Young's got 5 now.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Now the pass to Brown. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team
Here's
foul.
Brown. Horford the pass to Schroeder. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Horford no luck. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And we have an intentional foul there, GA.
That's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Boston ends up going with the new group. And here's Young from the arc. Hunter against Hernan Gomez. And there's Hunter on the assist from Bogdanovich. And now a 3-point Hawks lead. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Pritchard, defended by Young. Williams kicks to Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard. Chalk up 2 there. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Here's Pritchard, defended by Young. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 4 this quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Young pass to Collins. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Richardson. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Pritchard's got the game tied up here for Boston.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
A nice shot by Young.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Cantor against Capella. Here's Pritchard. Passes to Hernan Gomez. From deep, Richardson. Cantor kicks to Richardson. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks leading by 3. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Shot by Collins, no good. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
15 seconds left in the first half. Chang against Cantor. Here's Pritchard. Takes it inside. Misses the layup. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. And that's going to do it for us here.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Out in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. Home in the paint. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Down low. Got a piece of it. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 8 points.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Huerter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Huerter passes to Horford. Now here's Brown. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Lets it go with a 3.
High-level defensive potential for Cam Reddish. He's active and versatile, and add in the length, he can cover a lot of distance.
Molinari finds Jang. Pass to Huerter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And now it's Brown away and finished off by Brown. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
And the ability to score in many ways. When Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
To the paint, here's Gallinari. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Oh, wow, 4 or 5 to start the half, coming out on fire.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to the lineup.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. And the Hawks have a completely new group on the floor. Drops in the tray.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Richardson outside. He feeds it to Cantor. Plays it up and banks it in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Bounce pass, Young. Collins dishes to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Richardson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
Young looking it over. No good. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
It's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they made over the course of this game.
Young from outside, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Hernan Gomez against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. That's good from Collins on the assist from Bogdanovich. Collins has got his second bucket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
1 second left. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks on top. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the three. Collins against Tatum. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Fires for three. The offensive rebound. Capella kicks to Young. For three. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Cantor checked in for the Celtics.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
Schroeder. There's the pass to Tatum. To take the lead. Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And now it's a three-point Celtic lead.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Atlanta's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. This is it to Capella. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Here's Young. The three. And Tatum pulls it down.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Back to Brown. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Hunter, here we go. And here's Collins from outside. Kept alive by Atlanta. Celtics leading by 5. Smart passes to Schroeder. And stolen by Bogdanovich. On its way from Young for 2. Misses off the left eye.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Collins wide open. He fires. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Schroeder outside. He takes it in, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
This is where the point guard position is going. Dennis able to manufacture points in critical moments.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. To the middle, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Celtics leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Schroeder looking around. Dishes to Tatum. Three-pointer. It's stolen by Capella. And they're moving it up. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
1:49 left to play here in the fourth. Brown outside. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Atlanta now. For Boston, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Tatum against Collins. Brown the pass to Cantor. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 4. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich wide open. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3 points.
They have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Smart passes to Tatum. Nice to the hoop. Oh, went in there and Trying to power down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
Really easy to appreciate Tatum's ability. He doesn't back away from the contact when he's in attack mode at the rim.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 1. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Jang, he's checked in for Atlanta. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Never will see if they can get it done.
And they call an illegal screen.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
On offense, here are the Celtics. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Smart. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown, good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.